Summer can turn into a spending spree if you're not careful. Your budget can quickly derail. Joining us now is financial advisor Tom Neumann from Drake & Associates. He's up bright and early with us with 4 tips because we're today's TMJ4, right?
Exactly.
You know, it always happens. Everybody wants to come visit you, right?
Yes.
And then you got to go out and your budget goes out the window.
Correct,
So here's our 4. Okay, budget. That's number 1.
That is number 1. So we want to take a look at our budget. We want to make sure that we're allocating enough funds to support the activities, whether it's going to Summerfest or taking a family vacation to Wisconsin Dells. All those things cost money, and those are things that generally we're not spending throughout the rest of the year. So you just want to take a look at that and make sure you have enough money to support those activities. And then also looking at low cost or free options.
Yeah.
So things like Jazz at the Park or the zoo or the museum often have free activity days or nights that you can take advantage of without actually busting your budget.
Chill on the hill.
Yes, yeah.
Try to do a little backyard barbecue maybe. I
Exactly.
mean, some of my family just want, what's the best place to go? Let's go to, let's break the bank here. And it's like, oh, no.
Right.
Next is control your credit spending, because that's what a lot of people fall into. Okay, I really want to, impress people and your friends about Milwaukee because you're so excited about Milwaukee, right?
Correct.
And then you put it all on the credit card.
Yeah, that can be dangerous. And it's not to say that you can't use a credit card. You just want to do it smart, and you want to do it economically and really make sure that whatever you're spending you can pay off at the end of each month. The worst thing that you could do is actually roll over that credit card debt, because then it could take months or even years to pay off. And that actually leads me to the next tip, which is taking a look at the details. A lot of credit card companies, banks, credit unions offer very robust resources. So their websites, their mobile apps, where you can actually keep track of your spending, categorize your spending so that you're really not busting your budget, like I mentioned before.
Do you suggest people who have, a few $1,000s on their credit card, if they're, not like defaulting on it or anything like that with their payments or late payments, so to speak, can you ask them, hey, can you lower my amount, like my interest rate? Can you work with the credit card
Absolutely.
company?
I would suggest calling them and seeing what your available options are. Oftentimes that you can work with them, and if you have decent credit, they'll be able to either lower your monthly payments or be able to lower your interest rate. Depends on everybody's situation. But
Okay, and the last one is prioritize, saving over spending.
yeah, so we're in an instant gratification society, right? We want things now, we want things delivered to us immediately. This is all about focusing on paying yourself first and keeping your long-term goals in mind. So, working with a financial advisor that maybe specializes in long-term planning or retirement planning like we do at Drake & Associates can really help. A recent study came out where half of all Americans aren't going to be able to sustain their current lifestyle in retirement. So those are figures that can be kind of daunting to think about, but if you do work with somebody, you can actually create a budget that takes into consideration the things that you want to do now, but also make sure that you're planning for the long run.
And that's really interesting, because as a financial advisor, I mean, my friend just went to one who's pretty close to retirement, or maybe like 15, 20 years out, and they know exactly, they know that they have to spend like $3,600 a month to like keep their their lifestyle going. So you guys can do it down to a science.
We can. I mean, we can break out individual taxes down the road, individual cost of living adjustments, and all those things that maybe you don't take into consideration when you're doing it on your own. And a great financial advisor will be able to do that for you. You can find out more about budgeting or retirement planning at our website, which is wealthwisconsin.com.
Okay, Tom Neumann from Drake & Associates. Always good talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
So much.
Thank you.